miracles are made, and I want to start with this picture. Can anyone recognize this place? Yes, that's right. This is the Grand Canyon, one of the most fascinating and stupendous places on Earth. Every year, over 4 million people visit the Grand Canyon to see this unbelievable nature wonder from all over the world. But it's not just how it looks that is amazing. The way the Grand Canyon formed is even more beautiful. Was it created by massive volcanic eruptions? No. Was it caused by colossal earthquakes? No. Was it formed by some huge and destructive natural disaster? No. According to the U.S. National Park Service, about 5 to 6 million years ago, the Colorado River began cutting downwards, shaping the canyon deeper over time. But even this powerful river started from something small, rain. Tiny drops of rain form streams. Streams formed a river, and over millions of years, that river carved the Grand Canyon. Something as small as a raindrop can create something as big as the Grand Canyon. Sometimes the biggest changes don't just happen in a single moment. They happen through small actions repeated again and again over time. But this idea is not only found in nature. It also changed the history of my country. In 1997, South Korea faced a serious economic crisis, also called the IMF Crisis. The country had a huge debt and was running out of money. To prevent the economy from collapsing, South Korea had to ask for help from the International Monetary Fund, also called the IMF. The IMF is an international organization that lends money to countries during financial emergencies. But borrowing that money also meant the country had to work very hard to recover its economy and pay it back. It was a very dark time. People lost their jobs. Businesses closed. Families didn't know how they would survive. Many people were worried and unsure about the future. It felt like thick, heavy clouds were covering the entire country, like a storm of fear and uncertainty that wouldn't go away. According to a research study, many Koreans experienced high levels of depression after the 1997 financial crisis. Many people felt deep sadness. It was like the entire country was stuck in a long dark tunnel waiting for the light at the end. But even in that storm, something amazing happened. People didn't give up. Instead, they believed that big change could start with small actions. And they began something called the Gold Collection Campaign. There were long lines where people brought their most precious belongings: baby rings, wedding bands, medals, and family treasures. Things full of memories, things that were hard to let go. At first, it may have seemed just like small drops of rain, but drop by drop, something incredible happened. Those small sacrifices added up, and by 2001, South Korea had paid back its debt. It proved that even the smallest contributions can shift the course of history when an entire nation moves as one. The storm didn't last forever. Because of small actions, the sky slowly began to clear. When I first learned about this Korean miracle in 3rd grade, I was also going through a storm of my own. I felt lonely. I had a hard time controlling my emotions, and it made it difficult for me to make friends. Even when I wanted to connect with others, I didn't know how. I felt stuck, like I was in my own long rainstorm. But when I learned how people in Korea didn't give up and how they started with small actions, it inspired me. So, I decided to try something small too. My first tiny raindrop was this. When someone was talking to me, I tried to look into their eyes and truly listen. Before, I didn't do that. I didn't even want to listen sometimes. But this time, even when I didn't feel like it, I tried. Then, I added something else. I started to nod while people talked. It sounds simple, right? But for me, it wasn't. It's like this gold collection campaign. This became my own social gold collection. Each time I listened, each time I nodded. Each small effort was like adding one more piece of gold. And slowly, something began to change. Those small efforts started to build connections. Connections turned into conversations, and conversations turned into friendships. Before I knew it, I wasn't alone anymore. And that's when I truly understood the meaning of after the rain. Just like raindrops can create the Grand Canyon, small actions can create big change in our lives. South Korea didn't recover because of one big miracle. It recovered because millions of people each gave a small piece of their own gold. And I didn't change my life in one single moment either. I changed it through many small choices, especially when it was hard. A single gold ring may seem small. Having eye contact might not seem important. But those small actions are powerful. Today, I want to challenge you. If you are going through a storm, just like Korea during the 1997 IMF Crisis, or just like I did, remember this. Storms don't last forever. Just start small. Start today. Because one small step can lead to something bigger than you ever imagined. And one day, you might look back and realize you created your own Grand Canyon. Thank you.